Fun name to say. Oh my, there is a lot of there is text. There is a lot of text up in that shit over there. Look, Sam is currently fiddling with some drivers.
I was fiddling with some drivers. Now they're working.
I was just vamping. I was told to vamp. I did the thing. Look. Usually when I'm fiddling with drivers, I'm normally the driver. I'm normally the one being fiddled with, in all fairness. So, I mean, look, I'm the rambly bitch that tends to kick it off. So, hi, I'm Jess.
And I'm Sam.
And we are the Genderati. I know, Stella.
I had to reboot twice. My sound wasn't working. Reboots take a while. I have a lot of hard drives.
Yeah. It's like, you swap from hard drives to solid states, and you're like, that would
No, it still has to enumerate them.
And it would be very expensive for the amount of data storage you probably require.
I mean, look, I did literally find a 1 terabyte SSD that I just didn't end up using, just sitting around while cleaning.
I mean, if you happen to have that spare, you should bring it to the next thing we catch up on, because there might be a computer in my spare room that I'm going to throw an SSD in. Rather than format it, I'm going to just rip it out and just put my own one in and be like, I'm done. New PC.
I do have another 250 gig one free as well. But anyway.
I mean,
we're doing pretty good other than technical difficulties.
Look, there is a lot of technical to have difficulties with when it comes to streaming, especially when you are multi-streaming on 4 platforms at once with all of the fucking
well done, Stella. Well. And I'm glad to hear about the surgery.
Look, I'm glad to hear you're doing good, honey. Sorry, I'm looking at the truck that is driving itself, and I'm like, I saw this before it happened, because they had to get the opinion of insurance people. They're like, is this going to be a bad thing or a good thing? And I'm like, it's going to be a legal problem in Australia, but you find someone who's going to make it legal and go for it.
Pretty much.
I don't think it's a bad thing. But,
no, especially given that they're actually running on highway roads and,
Yeah.
Dallas, Houston, Fort Worth, and El Paso, Texas.
Mm-hmm. See, here's the problem there's a lot of ethical issues when it comes to self-driving vehicles, in that, how do you, if the truck kills someone, who do you pin the blame on?
It's easy. The insurance company.
I'm talking about road traffic act, honey. I'm talking about who's the driver.
Cough up the money. I mean, all the money. How much money to make it go away? All the money!
Well,
that's how you do it.
Yeah. Look,
that's how Mercedes is doing it, because Mercedes have full level 4 autonomy on highway traffic in Germany, which cannot be legally particularly easy. And as far as I'm aware, the way they got it finally over the line was just agreeing that, you know what? We're paying for everything if this fucks up.
Fair enough. And
we believe in the product.
driverless vehicles don't have to be perfect. They just have to be better by a fair margin than humans. That's all it has to be. If you are better than humans at driving, then it is effective. That's
And
basically it.
Everything except the Tesla robo-taxi is. It's 3 times worse!
Wow.
I
That
know!
is- Wow. That is real bad. That is fucked up. Elon, what the fuck did you do, my friend? Like,
Well,
did you...
note.
Hang on, did you put Grok
These
in
ca-
charge of the fucking...
These cars use... These trucks are using LiDAR, radar, and cameras. The robo-taxis are only using cameras.
There you go. LiDAR from memory is...
It's the lasers. It's the radar with the
Yes.
lasers.
Sharks with freaking lasers on their head. This is just trucks with freaking lasers on their head.
Yes, and if you get the wrong kind of lasers, it can fuck up cameras, as some people filming things discovered the hard way.
Yeah. I mean, yep. There is a reason that in Australia, if you're going to operate a commercial laser, you need a license to do so. Yeah, like it's like, hey, that rave I went to was really great, except for the fact it blinded me and the dude behind the laser didn't know what he was doing. Yeah. There's reasons here. Oh dear. But yeah, nice.
Yeah,
That is,
and I have now regained my tabs, which means I can begin pulling out the wonderful pile of stuff that I had planned, because it has been that week again of the year where no, it in a good way. No, wait, no,
Oh.
that's guillotine. Nope, hang on, there's the one I wanted.
a
Is that-
guillotine, perhaps?
It is that week of the year again where love is in the air, and that includes all of the weird ways the internet
Hang
says love.
Someone was on my door this morning. Seems like the rest of the building got similar messages. I really don't agree. Hey, no polyamory today. This is our time to celebrate our love's limits. Limits? Limiting love? The fruit that blooms from restraint and monogamy. Not trying to start a fight. I'm just tired of my day being taken away from me. Love, St. Valentine reborn. The fuck?
First time I read it, I didn't even realize that they were saying day.
I mean, here's the thing. I have one partner and other special people to me, and I message them all Happy Valentine's Day. Like,
It's not hard.
it ain't that big of a thing. But also, polyfolk aren't usually worried about, let's go to a restaurant specifically on Valentine's Day, because there's every likelihood you aren't the one that they're at dinner with. It's just like, eh.
Well,
Where
before
was
we
my...
get too deep into
I'm
it,
sorry. Happy Valentine's for the day, Tonberry. There you go.
slash to anyone in America who still may be having Valentine's Day. Yay, the international dateline.
Oh, yeah, good point. And this is the thing as well, because one of my partner is over the international dateline. I was like, Happy Valentine's Day. Wait, it's not Valentine's Day for you yet. I'll message
Happy
you in
you
like
get it
13
twice.
hours, I guess. Yeah. God.
But
Yeah.
we have some Olympics, and it will segue into the various things. So, we have got a gold medal. We have a Winter Olympics gold medal here in Australia once again. The
Nice.
freestyle skiing gold medal. And he now joins the legendary Ray Bradbury in the gold medalist club. Now, for anyone who isn't familiar with Ray Bradbury, here we go.
Bradbury was content in his semi to sit at the back, and it looks like he'll do that again just here.
Just
It's the career
Australian
of
history.
Take the lead, that's Arn. Right with him is Ono.
Being the last man
Canadian
standing is
coming
now
back
and
third,
doing a
that's
Bradbury.
Turcotte. Ono pushing up now.
You know what? It's
There
pretty
will be
special.
a lot of jockeying for position here. This is
But,
extremely
that's awesome,
important
Stella.
not to waste too much energy bumping and
Like,
fighting
medical
the other
professional
skiers.
should be pretty
Oh,
cool
looks like
with
he's gonna settle back in
using
the
preferred
fourth
name,
position.
pronouns,
Does
etc.
not wanna
The tricky
burn too
part
much
is
energy.
like, if your family is also present at the same time, and you're like, I don't want them to know, but you can know because it's relevant to my healthcare, and also I don't like, I'm in a vulnerable position here. But yeah,
escapes into second position, sitting on the tail of Arn.
I'm just waiting for this all to hit the fan.
Less than 4 laps remaining. Stephen Bradbury still back in fourth, but this race is by no means over. It's the Korean Arn first.
Oh, hang on. This is the Bradbury one. Right. I was like, is someone doing a Bradbury again from Australia? And if so, that is amazing. Remember, this is the original. This is the OG.
I'm just sharing the history. Because I'm looking for the rest of my Olympics ones, and I'm like, where have they gone?
He's losing pace, which is actually his saving grace in this situation because like everyone's about to go right about now, and he has just enough time to avoid all of that. And I love how the
I love how shocked he looks.
It's kind of cool how the other two were like throwing themselves across the ice to get there.
The 28-year-old from Brisbane.
Look. I'm trying. Look, doesn't matter. See, same team. I'm trying to import her. It's fine. You don't have to rub the medal count in.
Okay,
and also,
it's not
Canada will play hockey. And
that's why. I found out why I couldn't find it. Okay. So,
1936, our first winters. 2 bronze medals.
Let's have a look at that.
Stephen Bradbury. Has he won gold?
Yeah, we do in fact have, what is it, 3 gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze, and 5 in total. I would like to point out, however, that Canada has 9 medals in total. We just got lucky.
Oh, we did.
Slash good.
Really did.
I'm like, lucky slash good? Because
now,
hockey will come up soon, I'm sure, and that will really fuck us.
Speaking of really fucking us, us brackets, metaphorically speaking, in the anyone other than themselves kind of a way. Stola Home Lagreed has gone down in history.
I'm sorry, what?
So, he was a Norwegian biathlete. He got the bronze medal. And upon getting the bronze medal, he decided to basically confess globally that despite having cheated on his girlfriend and her dumping him, he wanted nothing more in the world, despite having just won bronze at the Olympics, than to get her back.
Okay.
And decided to air that out the moment they asked him what was up.
Hang on, a biathlete, is it like...
The skiing and the shooting.
Okay, right. I'm like, because a biathlete is different from a biathlete.
Yes, we're going to get to that in a minute.
Oh, are we? Let me guess, he cheated on his girlfriend with a... No, that would make him a biathlete, which would be...
No, I
awesome.
was going to mention the performance of the North America, the American ice skater, but I feel like it's basically irrelevant. She performed well. I don't think she won.
Nice. And Stella, that's pretty normal, honey. There's some big feels when people actually start treating you like you and going, hey, that's cool, that's your name, and just don't make a big deal about it, because fucking everyone's a human.
Acceptance is a hell of a thing.
Yeah. I'm thinking Rick James, like, cocaine's a hell of a drug. And it really isn't. For me, it's just more like the pills I take for breakfast. It's not
Yeah,
that
pretty
great.
much.
Yeah, I'm like, no thanks. It leaves a really weird taste down the back of your throat.
But basically, he does a big like dump out, and everyone's like, "Bro, what?" It makes national news. And then, basically, you know, the girlfriend is quickly contacted and said that. Now, where is it here? I've got the quote here. This is what was immediately after the first time he won. This will be relevant in a minute. It's hard to forgive even after such a public declaration of love in front of the world. I have not asked to be put in this position, and it is hard to be there. He knows my feelings. Ouch.
Hang on, so... His girlfriend is a athlete?
Nope.
As well? No? Okay. She's just some chick who's getting harassed because her
back
famous
in Norway.
boyfriend.
But also,
that's
speaking
not
of
cool.
speaking of relations of his brother is having a great time though.
Right.
Yeah, that's the guy's brother. They're having quite a good time there. Random.
Yep.
But
Like,
he
yep.
won a second medal.
Oh dear.
In
Oh
fact,
dear.
yes, he got another bronze medal in the 10-kilometer sprint, which, yeah, not surprising if you're skiing and shooting that you can ski well.
Yeah.
So,
You're at least halfway decent at skiing at this point, yes. If you can do it without hands, you can probably do
I don't know, you have
it
poles.
with hand. I know, but the shooting, I'm assuming you would put the poles down or drop them onto the
Yeah,
daily
you
bits.
put them down.
And you would
but more
shoot
like
with-
if you can ski with a gun on your back, you can ski well enough without a gun on your back.
Yeah. If anything, easier because there's no gun on your back. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, ADHD brain does not care about the coke or the molly, in fact.
And look, I'm gonna use this one here. It's like Stella Holm-Lagerud has now won 3 Olympic medals in Milano Cortina, 2 bronze in biathlon and skiing, and 1 bronze medal and 1 gold medal in oversharing.
Did Sterla say? Did
Now-
he say something else? the second time?
Here's where it really just ices the cake, Jess.
Uh-oh.
The man is smart.
Yep.
He's got a Mensa grade IQ, but can't keep his dick in his pants.
I mean, I'm not blaming him for those things.
No, but it's very funny that this was
I
actually
have-
like filmed on Norwegian TV.
Hang on. Okay, so firstly, the IQ of 130 over 135.
Over
is not
135.
necessarily.
No,
Yes,
it isn't,
over
because Mensa is
135.
140, but the highest on the test that he took.
I
It
know.
capped out.
Yeah. It caps out, yes, and I think anything over 145, Mensa themselves have to test, and
Yeah, Mensa's cutoff is 140, but most tests don't go over that. Mensa's ones are a bit
Yeah.
bullshit anyway. It's really just a wank-off contest past 140 anyway.
yeah,
which is why
it
most
really
don't
is.
go there.
Because it's like, you are an asshole. Just don't. On his diploma, and he's called smart by both others and himself. But how high an IQ does the biathlete actually have? A Mensa test provided the answer. Well,
Ta-da!
here's the thing as well. I don't think, like, I think there are some areas of an IQ test I would do quite poorly in, where it's like, show me your, like, basic, basic multiplication and division of large numbers or long division, that sort of stuff there. I'm gonna be like, sorry, what? Where's my calculator at? If you give me a calculator, I'm going to crush that test. Whereas
Don't worry,
other
Jess.
things there, and that's the thing, like English comprehension, no problems. English lit, like
Shall I
I
continue?
feel like I would get a decent score here, but I don't actually know how much life experience and other training counts for IQ.
It's more logic problem solving. Like, basically, you
okay.
have to learn to rotate
I'll
the
be
shapes
fine.
in your mind.
Yes. Just remember, there is no spoon. You bend your mind around the spoon.
Oh, I hate some of them because there's incredibly ambiguous pattern rotation ones where I'm like, but both of these rotations are accurate, you son of a bitch! Are you asking me to guess what the least inaccurate one is? Fuck this test. Now,
Yeah, that's not cool.
yeah, I have beef with these tests. Speaking of Norway, Norway getting on with charging people. Former Prime Minister is charged with gross corruption over his involvement in Epstein.
Nice.
Just figured I'd cover
Not
it
the
before I
Epstein
left the
part, the
Norway.
fact he's getting charged for it. That's good.
Now, I just want to highlight this one here. Jess, this is genuinely the weirdest fucking sport, right? Like, even curling makes more sense than this. Like, who decided this was going to be a sport? Like, I get the sliding down on your back. That's just aggressive sledding. Okay. But at what point did someone decide, but I'm going to ride you down, and that becomes a sport?
What happened is two very good friends that were definitely roommates started practicing, and the Olympian was like, I need to go faster. I would like to practice, make it more difficult and with more weight to get the thing up and running. Can you sit on my crotch as we dangerously careen down an icy path together? Like, this could be the last thing we ever do together. So let's do it without pants on. That's probably what happened there.
Yeah, probably.
God. You're all good, Stella. Look after yourself, honey.
You have to look after yourself first. So, now, I don't think... I may have lost track of the tweet, but somewhere in my middle of my tweets is that there is now a condom shortage at the Olympics. They have gone through the first... I believe it's 30,000 condoms? No, 10,000
Really?
condoms in 3 days.
Oh,
there it is. I found the tweet.
Entered the chat and said,
I found the tweet.
"Or you
10,000
just have a
condoms in
STI
3
test
days.
right before you get there, and you just keep the results, compare." Well, see, this is the thing, right? Like, not all
Well, it's
trans
not
girls
surprising.
can wrap
Yes,
their
it's also not surprising.
business.
Because look, 30,000 were distributed during the Paris Olympics. They've only given them out 10,000 in the first 3 days. Like, they are underdoing it.
Yeah.
Like, you're
I mean,
skimping on the
don't
condoms,
stop.
Italy.
I would have thought Italy. Well, actually, that probably makes sense. Actually, Italy's like, yes, make
Da
it the
Pope.
babies. Yeah. They're like, no.
Well-
if we give out too many condoms, we're condoning adultery. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Stella. The Olympics is an absolute fuckfest.
And I've been to fuckfests, and they have less condoms than these. Like, this is impressive.
Yeah.
For super athletic babies, yes. Make it to super babies from the Swiss Alps.
Well, speaking of super
Oh,
athletic
double.
things, just random segue.
This is a bad idea. What? Oh, okay. So he's launched at 80 k's an hour, and the truck is moving at 80 k's an hour. Therefore, he is essentially
Coming to a complete stop dead midair and can just stand.
Yep. Yeah.
I
that's
fucking
cool.
want to do it. Like, that looks like a great fucking ride.
It does. Until it goes wrong.
Well, yeah, but, you know.
If it goes wrong even slightly, it's horrible.
Yes.
Look, there are
safe.
multiple ways to be safe. You don't have to have condoms to be safe. There are other ways of doing that, like, having, trusting
Many
the
things.
people that, so you don't just trust them blindly. Like, if you engage in these activities with people that you know and are close to, and everyone has an STI test recently and is able to share that information quickly, you don't necessarily need that, okay? But if you don't, if they're just randoms or if it's a random hookup, definitely. That's a good point.
Always be safe when,
Oh.
hacking your brain. Very different kind of safe.
Wow. Uh-oh. Don't know. That's not fair.
Just fucking love that. Just the whoop, whoop.
I mean, that's clever.
I know, right?
Oh, this is Trackmania.
Mm-hmm. But the problem is the way it works means you can't really, reflexively, counter it, so it doesn't quite work right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Now,
Am I supposed to see flashing lights? No, probably not. That's a
that's
bad
the
sign.
real
That
kicker. I'm sorry,
that
that
means-
doesn't sound good.
That means there's an electrical current running through your head. Like, the only time I've seen flashing lights when there's been electrical current passed through me is because it's going through my fucking face.
Well,
Admittedly, it was part of the, level. But when electric current is passed through your face or head in general, you may see flickering lights. That usually means the current, or whichever current, can be current, I'm assuming, is too high. Current is too damn high.
now,
Yes, blood pressure can and balance stuff can also cause flashing lights. Yeah.
I have many
Cranberry is well aware of this.
I have many Valentine's Day tweets.
Oh.
And a small
Nah,
anniversary.
see, my poly ass is like, keep it to the fun ones and skip right through them real
Oh,
quick.
I've
I
only
couldn't
kept the
care
fun
less.
ones.
Fine. Go on then. What you got?
Well,
They're
for
all
starters,
monogamous folks, aren't they?
actually, no, I was going to start with the condom math. So they worked out that an average of 2 condoms a day. Which doesn't seem like quite as many as you'd think. Like, I'm like, huh. Yeah, okay.
Remember that depending on the size of condom, they should all typically be the regular size, but there would probably be some people who do require a larger size. Keeping in mind as well, people with latex allergies versus
they're all
using
probably
latex-free
non-allergic.
condoms.
They're all probably hypoallergenic for a bulk buy.
No, they'll all be latex,
just
honey.
No,
No, they'll be latex. Yeah.
it's logistically
Ask me how
easier.
I know.
It's so much logistically easier.
I'm just saying. I know.
Like, if you're buying 10,000, you buy the least likely to cause an allergy.
I'm asking the internet.
Like,
What condoms is the Italian Olympics using?
if you find
I wanna
details,
know.
I will be curious.
I want to know. What kind of condoms? Tell me. Tell me. Let's have a look here. It doesn't tell me.
Ha!
I'm gonna keep looking though. No condoms in week 1 of the games. I'm like, yeah, hard enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, yeah, no. The used up 10,000 says otherwise.
Yeah. Also, well, no, that's when they've run out. I know other places that you get condoms for free, and this is why I'm saying they're probably latex, because the places that you get condoms for free in bulk, because they get them from either.
You do know they're branded, right? They actually get them branded.
Yeah.
So that
I
they're
know.
like in Olympic packaging.
Yeah.
So they're probably logistically buying them from somewhere that like will give them. Yeah.
I want to know what they are. Ooh, hello.
Okay.
This gives new meaning to Olympic rings.
Yes, it does. Now,
I want to see the Olympic
before we get off
rings.
the Olympics, I have one more bonus point. So, despite not actually competing in the Olympics, despite going there, because the Olympic Committee decided at the last minute that his helmet memorizing the dead other Olympic athletes and trainers was inappropriate. 45 minutes before he was ready to compete, a Ukrainian skeleton racer has been awarded Ukrainian Medal Order of Freedom.
What's a skeleton racer?
The one-person version of the... Oh, no, face first on the sled downhill.
That is terrifying.
Yep. I'm like, wait a minute. Skeleton's the scary one. It's face first. Luge's feet first, skeleton's head first.
I mean, that does
Bobsled's on
sound
your
more
butt.
fun. Like,
Yeah,
face first,
Order
baby,
of
let's
Freedom.
go. Yeah, nice. Okay, so
You know what?
what were you saying before? Like the other dead folk?
Yes, there were 11 athletes and trainers who had died because of the war between Ukraine and Russia. Well, Russia and Ukraine since they started it. And basically he wanted to memorialize it and had it on his helmet. Just a tasteful grey helmet with black and white photos. Nothing ostentatious. Looked pretty fine to me. Don't see a problem. Apparently the Olympic Committee decided to make a fuss out of it, and then it became a bit of a media thing, and then they were like, it's distracting, and they made their own problem and then banned him for it.
The Olympic Committee didn't like the fact it was going to cause tension between countries, despite the fact
Russia
countries
isn't
are directly competing.
I don't
That
believe
doesn't mean
Russia's
they aren't
competing.
worried about Russia. And
Yeah, I'm going to check this one. I'm like, is Russia in the Olympics?
I mean, here's the thing. I know that they have
Yeah, no. They're
IOC,
competing under
yes.
the We Suck flag.
yeah, it's because it's not to punish the athletes, it's to punish
Yes.
the countries. Like, no, we do not.
But I'm
recognize your
sorry.
country this year.
I gotta say, the choice of flag is bit we suck. Individual neutral athletes. Oof.
The anus among us.
It's a bit rough.
Yeah, look, that's a bit rough there with the, double men's luge.
And it's basically only ever been Russia. And briefly when Korea tried to do a joint thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's
Meanwhile, I'm going to use some Uma Sume filler as I pull up and organize the love tweets. Because I don't want to bury you in them.
See, here's the thing,
I want
right?
the good ones.
This is reference to the actual source. Because look, Gold Ship in the men's line there is canonically a man or a stallion in real life. As are, I'm assuming, I can't tell who, Aguri Cap there. Who else we got there? That appears to be. Hang on. Aguri Cap. We've got probably. I can't see them. I'm seeing backs of the head. I'm trying to guess Uma from the back of the head. I'm like,
I feel like there's a joke
probably.
here, but
yeah, look, I can tell. No, it's hair color and style is what I'm going on. Aguri Cap, Gold Ship, followed by I don't know who the brown hair one is there. Then we've got. If you pause it for me here, I might have half a chance instead of you. Okay, so I'm thinking we've probably got, I can't tell the brown hair. I'd have to check names there real quick. I think perhaps we have, no, your hair's too chestnut. You wouldn't be Air Groove, but I'm pretty sure that at the front there we have Majira McQueen. I'm pretty sure I've identified 3 out of the 5 cosplay Umas there. And the girls are actually harder to identify because I'm like, Also, what are that uniform is not a uniform that is in the game. I don't understand. All the anime so far, I have seen. I've watched part of the anime too. I'm like, no, I don't recall this. This isn't the summer uniform. This is not the standard uniform. This is the fuck is this? But yes, that's quite funny. Because it's based on the they're doing it on the gender of the original source material horse, not the Uma, and not the cosplayer.
Original horse do not steal.
I'm just like I don't know. I don't know these lovely cosplayers what their gender is. I know they're all dressed as Umas, and Umas in game and lore are canonically female. However, their source material is based on whichever the gender of the horse is, and obviously you'll notice that on the right here they all have their earpiece is on the right, hence you can see Aguri Cap and Gold Ship have things on the right ear. If you press play and go back to the start there, the girls will have it on the left. So yeah, I don't play
you will enjoy
Musume
once you find that community, Stella, because they will not judge.
Yeah. The worst,
that has been the
you're
hallmark of it.
Is like the worst thing I've ever encountered in the kink community, and that's not even bad, necessarily just funny, because you just realize how out of touch and how different things are now. It's like I had an older gentleman in full leather heels and drag, and I say he because I know him and he identifies as he, him, and cross-dressing. But because he's like 55 or thereabouts, he doesn't seem to understand trans folk are a thing. And like there was one time he was asking me like,
Bless
"Oh
his
yes,
cotton socks.
What's up?" I know, but he forgets, and then I'll talk to him again, and I'm like, "You've spoken to me like 3 times, my dude, and I'm still going to the women's bathroom. It ain't changing. I don't understand what your confusion here is. Just because you have to go stand at the urinals in the men's in a fucking 6-inch pair of platform heels doesn't mean I do." Also, as long as you weren't an asshole, I don't think the women would care, because this is a kink event full of kinky people. The bathroom is just a fucking bathroom. Just don't be a creepo.
Well, speaking of not being a creepo,
You could almost just say it's the men's bathroom and the don't be a creeper bathroom, i.e. flagged as women's.
Now, I have all of the ones I have bookmarked and not lost elsewhere. So, it is the season where the nerd posting and the cringe posting is in full force.
Oh god.
Now, I will give you the airplane context for this one. That is a vegan. That is a Gripen, which is a indigenous Swedish airplane designed to take off from unprepared highways at short notice in order to make up for the fact that they do not have like a national airbase system like America does. So if they got attacked by Russia, any fucking road in the country long enough would be viable as an airstrip. And you can basically field strip and get that plane back in the air in about 45 minutes on the side of a highway. It's pretty fucking sick. But also, it's a great joke.
Can I land on your unprepared unprepared airstrip? I mean,
Not even their only good one there.
you're an X-29 because you're unstable and I love you.
It was a test bed for unstable fly-by-wire control systems.
Look, Tonberry, all I know is
I think most
when
people
you
would
are
like
going...
a little bit of preparation. Just a little, at least.
Look,
completely,
okay, here's the
no
thing,
one wants to no one wants to carve a forest airstrip.
I mean,
Carve, being the clear word here. Completely unprepared.
I mean,
That's a bit extreme.
yeah.
Okay. At the risk of causing someone to feel more uncomfortable, like, imagine if no one had any maintenance for 30 years. That's a bit much. You kind of want at least a maintenance.
It depends what I'm going to find down there. Like, and even then...
Yeah, but maintenance. You just minimum maintenance, you know? It doesn't have to be like a freaking paved runway. It just has to be maintained.
That's fair, but there's also the running joke of it's like, yes, I'm going to go hang out with my other lesbian friends. I better shave my pussy. And or crotch region if you are trans. And you're like,
I have heard the other joke.
Hanging out with friends.
I have heard the other joke, the other joke, which is, I can't hang out with my other lesbian friends until it grows back.
Really?
I have heard that variation of the joke. There are some people who are real militant.
Here is the secret. You shave with the grain down there, and look, it may be a teensy bit prickly the first day you shave it, and then you might be like within 2 or 3 days, it's a bit longer. That is maintenance, because if you shave against the grain, you're going to look really great for about 8 hours, and then very red and spotty for like
No, that goes away.
More.
That goes away.
I know it does.
Then, as in,
Just,
like,
you
it
just have to
stops
time
happening.
it. Yeah, depending on but if you have sensitive skin, it doesn't ever go away.
Okay. I can't comment for that.
No, exactly. If you got girl skin and it's sensitive, you just got to shave down and be like, well.
I wouldn't have said it if I hadn't got a second opinion on girl skin as well, but I can't speak for the sensitive skin.
Yeah.
We have the NASA History Office posting the everyone you love in one photo, pale blue dot.
It's like, yes, Earth.
Well, yeah, no, literally that itty bitty pixel there in that sunbeam is actually Earth.
I figured.
Yeah.
That's the only way you're going to get everyone that you love in a single picture.
Yeah.
The most macro of...
Well, look, any full Earth photo taken from like a geostationary satellite between now and like, I don't know, the next time we send people to the moon is probably going to count just as much. Because, no one's been behind them, so... But, we have the National Institute of Standards posting roses are red, violets are blue, you're like a standard reference material, reliable and true. And, let's not try to compare to Le Grand K, okay?
Le Grand K, referencing the French kilo.
The standard kilo.
Yes. The kilo
Yes,
upon
Stella.
which all kilos are measured.
Until now, because recently they switched. Anyway,
I
Stella,
know,
what's
they
the
switched
question?
to like a different unit of measurement. But let's not try to compare to Legrand, okay? I'm like, yeah,
Derek
this
Guy
is
is
this
like,
is some
happy
poly
Valentine's
stuff.
Day to my love of my life, dense mixed-use neighborhoods with multifamily housing.
Okay. Yes,
And I don't
Can
blame him
I-
because that is why New York is awesome.
I would love a dense mixed-use multi-family housing in a neighborhood like that, but I would want the whole building for the
Oh,
the
absolutely,
poly
Stella. There are people who just
Yeah.
want that. Like, there are people who don't want the more, they just want the companionship and the
Yeah,
physical
there was,
affection, but nothing further. Absolutely.
Yeah, there was a few folks who were like, they have like cuddle groups.
Yeah.
I have not been to a cuddle group, but they have like cuddle groups, and also.
Ta-da!
Speaking of, Tonberry coming in there with the surprise link. Look, this is why we keep Tonberry around because, other than being a really close friend of mine, sometimes surprises me with that. I'm like, damn.
Look,
That
I was
is,
trying to think of a way to abstract it
yeah.
from a furry cuddle puddle, but yeah.
Look, every cuddle puddle I've ever been in, actually it didn't turn horny.
Yeah, because
Strangely
that's
enough.
what makes it a cuddle
And
puddle.
we weren't wearing clothes, so I don't understand what happened, but it didn't happen
That's
the way
what
I
makes it a
expected.
cuddle puddle.
Wait, look, it's just a platonic cuddle puddle. But
So
then
for
again,
Valentine's Day, I have made you a thing.
Now,
Yeah, you've made me a thing.
I want
made
to
you a
highlight that this person
Yeah.
4 years ago
Valentine's
posted,
Day,
my dumbass picked the least
I have made
attractive
you a
thing to
thing.
dedicate my
Yeah,
life
you
to,
made me a
programming.
I made you a
If
thing.
my thing was music, I could be like, hi, I wrote a song for you. Ooh, woo. What the fuck am I
Yeah.
supposed to do with programming? I wrote a web app for you? The
I
fuck?
gotta do the thing, I didn't know that.
I mean, yes.
And then, 4 years later, this is what they do for their girlfriend.
Oh my god, please don't get it.
They programmed New Vegas's radio into her car.
Wait, so I can switch it
No, you
to...
can't.
Oh, I can't switch it?
No,
Okay.
you
That's fine. This is the only one we need. So, like, none of these do.
can't.
Okay.
But
Well, this is so cool! Oh my god!
that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is so awesome!
I'm not familiar with New Vegas's
It's supposed to be
New
the real
Vegas's
location, so it
soundtrack.
doesn't work.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Tell me you're trans without telling me you're trans by programming New Vegas for someone. Like, you have the programmer socks. And you did program New Vegas for the car stereo.
Look, I don't know if they are. I'm just...
And look,
hang on.
I'm.
Uh,
You're telling me a queer coded this? Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Uh huh.
There we go. Oh, and they follow me. Yay!
Well, thank you for following, I guess. But look, this is my
Well-
point here. I'm like, look, I could be wrong, but I'm
No,
not.
no, look, queer was in the title, so I'm going to assume something's going there. Anyway,
Look,
we have...
you're queer. Call the queer. You probably
Look,
it's
if New
running
Vegas
joke,
didn't tell me
New
your
Vegas-
profile did.
Yeah. I'm like,
We have
let's
Swift
go to
on
my Steam
security
library real
posting.
quick.
Happy Valentine's Day, but only the people who run their chatbot girlfriend locally. If you don't own the
my
hardware,
God.
she's not your girlfriend. She's a courtesan you rent by the token.
Oh, look. Look. Also, it is worth noting that yes, I do have Fallout New Vegas
Of course you do. I do.
and Celeste
I have that, but I
and
haven't played
Hearts of Iron 4.
it. That one's because of
And
me.
I'm sure Hearts of Iron 4 is actually because of Tonberry.
No, I thought I bought you that.
No, I bought me that a long time ago.
I know I
was like, tell
drunkenly
me-
bought you one of their games, and it wasn't Stellaris.
Oh, Stellaris I bought myself as well. I'm like, tell me you're trans. Tell me you're trans. And I'm like, I can't not. Did I have these games before I came out? Yes.
So,
Yeah. Okay. You're the reason I bought Stellaris and Hearts of Iron.
Jess, we
Maybe-
got a
maybe you
LinkedIn
bought
post.
Stellaris, I don't remember.
We got a Valentine's Day LinkedIn post style where someone's like, I accidentally sent "I love you" in a Final Fantasy server, and they were like, "Not me. I leaned in." they followed up with an, and I mean it, every single one of you. And then they got replies. And it's just like, and then at the end it's like, love isn't a feeling, it's a raid optimization strategy. I'm like, okay, there we go. There's the 3-part LinkedIn post. Well done, bro. Well done.
Yeah. But also it's worth noting, like, hey, look, apparently, if you're just nice to people, and love doesn't have to be romantic love, you can just like, it can be platonic love, and people then go, oh, that was really lovely, and just do nice things.
And sometimes the platonic love is the love between someone who's paying a large billion-dollar company to have a chatbot that's slightly more friendly, and then the company takes it away and they pretend like they're being murdered. 4.0 has finally gone for good. And people are taking it very, very well.
They are. And look, that's because 4.0
Yes,
4.0
sarcasm.
had I know, but 4.0 had the ability to have
4.0 was the
built in.
sycophantic horny one.
Yes, whereas, well, sycophantic, not necessarily horny. I think maximally horny was 2.2, ChatGPT 2.
Look, maximally horny is grok
You
at the end of the day.
have the
but-
models. Don't tell
Look.
me you don't have the models.
Oh
I've
no,
seen
I've
them
got
on
those
your
ones as well.
laptop.
I've got those ones as well. Mainly
As well.
because I'm fascinated to see how they break them. It's like most of them still suck at flirting. It's very funny.
They suck at flirting, but they're very direct with how horny they are.
Yeah, no, extremely. It's very funny. Like,
Yeah,
they could
maximally
give you the
horny,
most
not-
dirty, filthy like dialogue imaginable, but they could not, for the life of you, actually try to make
be
you want
romantic?
to talk to them.
I would like to know, is
It's
4.0
very funny.
more sycophantic than Grok, or is Grok more sycophantic than 4.0? That's what I want to know.
Grok is probably like
The most
Grok in the
sycophantic?
chatbot
Because, you know-
form, where you've seen the one that like gets really like
Oh,
you're
I know
talking to
who
someone
we're talking
else?
About. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
look, it's up there with that. It's extremely friendly. It's the friendly
Elon-
one. The one that made people
Elon
go a
made
bit
the-
weird about how friendly it was.
Look,
Which is
it's
why
a
they
business
cut it off.
transaction. I don't. Yeah. Me
And then they
using
were like,
AI
okay,
is a
people got
business
really
transaction.
angry. And then they made them, look, we'll bring 4 back, but you have to pay for it. Because we're not okay brainwashing all the random people. If you pay us at least, then
enough.
we can at least be like, okay, you're an adult who has money. And if you're going to fuck your own brain up for money, fine. We'll take your money.
That's fair. That is fair.
But
Um,
at long last, they have finally decided to take it away on Valentine's Day, and some people are not having the best day.
fair enough.
But, speaking of Valentine's Day and people having a good day, guess who decided to stop by the New York City office and personally sign some wedding certificates on Valentine's Day?
Oh shit!
Yep, Zoran
Is
Mamdani
he-
personally officiating some weddings at Town Hall on Valentine's Day.
Is
Once
he
again, Zoran
legally
for the
allowed to do
win.
that?
Yes!
Hello.
He is
that
mayor of
because
the
he's-
city.
I know he's mayor of the city, but it's
There
like,
is no greater place to get
does it
married
require
than
additional
New York
training, or is it just you're the mayor, you can do this now?
He can sign for it. Like,
City. Everybody comes here to
It-
get
it's like a
married,
ship's
and that's
captain.
Part of the magic.
Well, shit, I didn't realize that. And you know what? As long as he has the script in front of him, he's gonna get it right. Like, this is fucking Mamdani. The man can
just
do
like, look,
fucking anything.
I don't know if you want
The
to see
man
the
and his
full
wife
version,
could do
but
anything
I'm
they
just
want
like,
to me. I'm sorry, what?
clipped.
I don't know where that one came from, other than my horny brain.
About as random as this one, Jess, hey?
You haven't, you know, my coworker said he was having a bad day, and I said, it can't be that bad. You haven't started howling like a sad dog yet. And he let out the saddest, most pathetic little howl I've ever heard. And I was like, damn, okay, you need to have a break? Banned from manager training for making my coworker bark. This has become such a meme at work. I just asked the store manager how her day was going, and she went, "Oh woo." Yeah. Mm-hmm. Look, again, if this is a partner and it's a kinky thing happening, I am not going to be surprised by this. If this is the coworker, I'm like, I'm sorry, the fuck? And this is coming from the cat girl on the fucking internet. the ears and all. I'm like, we keep pet play for the bedroom, folks, or out like for kink venues. We don't do that at the workplace. It is generally considered non-consensual if you're doing pet play in front of others. Just saying. Which, although the one exception I have seen and was cool with was pups at Pride, and I was like, yeah,
That's
you do you, boo.
That's different.
And I
that's-
had my fucking kids there, and I'm like,
It's a presentation.
I have my kids at yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Like
what
that
are they
was
doing? What are they doing, Mum?
that was
Dressing up
done
as pups.
politely.
Why? Because they wanna.
Yeah, as like that's not Folsom Street. That's like playing it tame. Well done. Walk the line.
I mean, look, I am
I was
curious
there.
about Folsom Street, but that's in America. I know you've been there a few times.
No, that's what I'm
Almost
saying.
like we
Just
hang
like-
out at Pride together or something.
I'm just like, I remember, and I'm just
Oh.
like, ah, yes. Now, I gotta say, I love the fact that someone caught the exact moment they went in the drink.
Yeah.
There is something
But look,
magical
hey.
about the photographer capturing something happening to another photographer that will always give me a good chuckle.
But props for keeping the camera out of the water.
Almost like years of practice.
Almost like Australian training. It's like, hey, congratulations, you're Australian. When you fall into the pool, you must keep your beer out of the water. That is the rules, because it comes in a glass bottle or a tin can.
Now, we have
And, or
exited
aluminium can.
we have exited the lovey-dovey portion. We have some other randomness.
Oh, is this the dark timeline now? I don't want dark timeline.
Well, look, I only have one really dark thing, which is the British Columbia shooter, possibly being trans, question mark. But it does appear to once again be the 09A fucking bullshit.
But also, I don't think I've met a single trans Nazi. It's almost, they are almost definitely mutually exclusive.
No,
It's possible.
Jess, the 09A people twist this shit round to the point where it's like the fracturing of the psyche becomes part of the brainwashing shit they pull. Like,
Fair call, yeah.
remember we talked about this? The ones that like do the Discord fucking indoctrination shit and then like just vanish into the ether.
Yeah. Look.
It's fun to support the Nazis. Lol, lol, lol. Guess what you could do that would be more extreme than the Nazis? Ha ha ha.
Look. I mean, look. British
It's not great.
politicians have on occasion dressed as Nazis. You know.
Yeah, but you know, British politicians aren't grooming people to commit mass shootings.
Cloudstellar. But
Aw,
yeah,
that's so
yeah,
sweet.
Look, maybe don't do mass shootings or
Generally
genocide
speaking.
bad. Genocide generally bad. In fact, genocide always bad.
I don't know. Do you count genocide against like disease? Like, does disease count? Because I'm like, I would genocide the fuck out of polio. I don't think it counts as a genocide though.
Did I pass out and wake up on April 1st? I am.
Nope. I'm just showing a
Unsure.
random Minecraft AI clip just because I'm like, okay, cool. The Minecraft community was totally starving for creativity. This is going to go down well. It is not.
No. Yeah. Plus, to do that, you'd have to have it in you'd have to have it in creative mode.
I mean, yeah. Basically.
Meanwhile, you see people who like do it in like actual adventure mode, and they're like,
Stella,
I
do you
built
mean
a
the surgery
castle
was
in
bad,
actual adventure
or-
mode. Like, it's worth noting that my my sister during COVID built a castle in adventure mode, or whatever the non-creative mode. She went and mined all the rock and then built all
Hell
the
yes.
castle.
That's
herself,
how you
because-
do it.
Yeah, it's like, hey, did you do something creative? Nah.
Do it the hard way.
Hey, look at that mountain over there that doesn't exist anymore. That's my castle.
I did that. That's our Minecraft server, which we still have.
I mean, look. I have not been very active on that ever. I forget it exists.
Oh no, I'm trying to thread the
time
needle
for
on the
anything.
mods again, and I'm currently looking at whether or not I can like move it to host it elsewhere to get mods that are better. I don't know. I'm playing around with some options here. I want my map to not fucking suck, because I can't play the game without a proper map anymore. Like, having a proper world map broke me. I will never want to play Minecraft without that, and that gets a little tricky. Because I don't want to run a whole separate web server.
Is it something I could host from mine?
No, because if it's going to go like that, I'm going to go over and move it to my other hosting.
I say that because I have the higher bandwidth.
No, I'll just put it in the same place I'm putting the website.
That's fair.
Also, I'm not surprised. Was it a big needle for the IV? IV for the anesthesia is usually a pretty big needle, which does feel weird. And random question, out of curiosity.
I fucking hate cannulas.
Also, random question. Stella, what did the anesthesia feel like in those moments before it kicked in? I love finding out how it feels for different people, because every now and then someone agrees with me that it feels like warm toothpaste, and everyone else looks at me like I'm insane. And I'm like, that one felt like warm toothpaste. I don't know what to tell you, people. I've had anesthesiologists tell me, okay, that's not an uncommon reaction for that anesthesia. And I'm like, good to know. But other people are like, what do you mean? And it's like, well, I guess maybe you didn't have the same stuff I did. I don't know.
See, my favorite is the Twilight.
The stuff can kick in pretty quick.
I love the twilighting, and they're just like, hey, here's a whole bunch of ketamine and some sleepy times. And you're like, no.
Well, speaking of anesthesia, that is a good segue for me to bring in the rocket stuff.
Yeah. How?
Because NASA astronaut Jessica Meir was speaking to her family before going to the launch pad this weekend. And that little adorable child on her husband's shoulders was born between the missions.
Damn.
Yep, that little toddler there was born between the major missions that Jessica has been on. And to pull from her bio on Wikipedia...
You don't want to pull her. That'd be rude without consent.
Again, to pull from the bio... She was previously an assistant professor of anesthesia at Harvard Medical School.
Okay, right. So she's the flight medic. Cool. Good to know. Make friends with her.
Segue.
Got it.
But in the fantastic vein of many such people at NASA, multi-talented crazy. For instance, there is her in a flight suit because she's qualified to fly the she's qualified to fly the WB-57s, the one that did a belly landing the other week.
Oh, nice.
That's what the pilots wear.
Look, the yellow. It's not the usual go-to outfit color, but
it's a safety color. Yeah, it's a safety color, and it's a high altitude suit because that plane is a very high flyer. But
I get that.
Yeah. In addition...
But also, like, here's the thing. Despite the fact it is still a high-altitude flight suit, it's not super ugly.
No, because most of the flight suits fit better.
It's a nice fit.
Yeah, most of the flight suits are a bit better fit. In addition, she is one half of the first all-female spacewalk.
Oh, hello.
Which she did last time she was in space, a couple of years ago, about 4. Also, she is one of the longest duration spaceflight participants of any kind, having clocked up 360-something days.
Okay, hang on.
I don't know, hang on, here it is. 206 days, 14 hours, and 34 minutes currently in space now. Oh, that's adorable.
That is a lot of spaceflight time.
It is. But some of the Russians have clocked up 400, so, it's a lot.
I get you, but also, Russia's like, yes, go to space.
Oh, yeah, they abandoned people up there, basically, so they were there for a while.
Yeah.
She also spent time as an aquanaut, doing a 14-day Nemo mission, spending a 14-day saturation dive in a NASA-operated underwater facility.
I'm sorry, she's gone into both of the oxygen.
She's doing all the things.
She's
doing the underwater. She's doing the high-altitude airplanes. She's doing the space. She's qualified, she's got her, assistant professor of anesthesia, doing postdoctoral research in comparative psychology. She studied the diving physiology of emperor penguins in Antarctica. And, like...
Yep, of course you did.
This is your average astronaut, I have to tell you, Jess. Like,
I get you. I get
these
you.
people are insane.
Tell me that these people are not also high-functioning autists.
Jess, would you like to know the title of her thesis?
Go on.
Blood oxygen transport and depletion, the key of consummate divers.
Yeah, I rest my case.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't need the title of her thesis to know that. I was like, yeah, that tracks with what I expected.
Funnily enough, though, she's got 1 PhD less than your average astronaut.
1 PhD less. Seeing as I have 0 PhDs, I'm not throwing any stones.
It's coming down because it's still technically above 1, but it's just funny how until recently the average PhD number for an astronaut was 2.
Fair enough.
It's come down a bit, but yeah, no, still got a master's and everything.
Here's the thing: you don't necessarily need.
I just realized her master's was from the International Space University, which I'm just like, oh, fucking hell. Yeah. Anyway,
does that
just
not
love
count?
the photo. No. It's just couldn't be more on the nose. But yeah, no, just the touching moment, like talking to a child born between the 2 times she went to space, now about to go to space for 6 months, leaving her toddler behind.
Ooh, Mummy has to go for a short trip, honey. I'm going to the shops to get some milk. Ooh.
I promise I will be back.
You can't even really, you can kind of promise that you'll try real hard, but like...
Oh, I didn't even
say...
Jess, I didn't save that one for a reason, but yeah, no, literally someone was commenting about how the hardest thing about preparing for a space mission was actually writing the letter in case they didn't make it.
Uh-huh.
Because this was an astronaut commenting about the other astronauts, wishing them luck, and someone who was another astronaut chimed in and was just like, all the luck in the world. The hardest part is actually writing the letter.
Godspeed.
Mm.
But, yeah. Oh, and look, Stella, that's a good way of doing it. The positive affirmations to get you through the day. Like, yeah.
Absolutely.
But, what else you got there, Sam? What else you got? I'm trying to fix my movement. My mouth is not moving unless I talk with really big letters.
Oh, okay. You got some tracking problem there, huh?
Yeah, I do. But
well,
it could also be because the light in my room is really bad at the moment. Uh-huh. I mean...
Covered by public health.
Nice. Penis-sparing vaginoplasty, usually called penis-preserving vaginoplasty for a person.
Also, not the only surgery that I have stashed somewhere here, but I can't find the other one. Maybe I popped it in the adult pile. There is the other one. The reason why this one seemed interesting is that the other one that I found this week was someone underwent a testes-preserving vaginoplasty. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Testes preserving vaginoplasty, but are we getting rid of the dick also?
Oh yeah, they did, but
right. But you wanted to keep testes. Interesting.
We've got surgeries that keep the dick, surgeries that keep the nuts, it's all over the place.
The one thing I don't think you can get is all of the above.
Look, I was having the thought. Look, if they can break your hips and make you wider, I don't know how long it's going to be before someone's getting full fuda.
The only acceptable use of the term fuda, full fuda, is when, dick, balls, and vagina. Yep, yes. that is the only time that is acceptable. I mean, look.
You know that is exactly what everyone will call it. That is what it will immediately be called.
Look, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Part of me is kind of like, look, if they can get it right, I might give it a shot. But the other side of it is like, also,
likewise.
you're not gonna have the full. I'm like, sorry, you have to use.
I leave that up to the surgeons. That's what you do.
Tip of the glands to construct the clitoris. I'm like, you can't have two. Unless, oh, actually no, you could. There was someone,
This is what
probably
the
a few people,
surgeon's job
who are
is.
born with two phallic devices, one on top of the other. That you could, in fact, go for the full footer if you wanted, and get some Stella. Follow surgeon's advice, but I would recommend some anti-inflammatories. Probably not a bad idea. But aw, that's pretty cute. Mount Fuji.
I know, right?
Also, I like Mount Fuji in the second photo better because it's
Honestly,
you
I
can
do
see
like
more of
the.
the mountain.
I quite like it when there's like snow coming down the chain, like down the little rivers like that. Hello, no emotions left. I like when there's a snow cap and then there's the gullies of
Yeah,
snow.
I want you like much like the full footer. I want precisely in between both of these photos, please.
I
would
want
like
my Mount
more
Fuji
snow
to have
cap.
frosted tips.
Yeah, frosted tips and like a little bit of a white cap on top. Oh god, yeah. Yeah. Look, you've come in at a fun time here. No emotions left.
Jess, it
as
is
we are
20
describing
years.
this-
It is
Oh.
20 years to the 25 years to the day that the Anacornicova virus hit the internet.
Hang on. That virus would then go on to become a full-fledged software.
Yeah,
during
joke
the PS1
post,
game.
but this being the one.
Right. Yeah. Look, here's the thing as well. They're teaching me cybersecurity, and I'm like,
That's why I thought you'd
they're
find it
like,
fun.
"Oh, yes." I know, and then they're like, also, these are what viruses, like different kinds of viruses and malware, and I'm like, yeah, probably shouldn't have told me that. I'm like, look, it's interesting. I'm like, self-replicating code, cool. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, look.
We had two. I almost
Reasons
forgot
that
them.
just won't work with ASIO ever, because...
We had two interesting rocket launches this week.
Okay. Bizarre.
We had
novel
ULA.
burn. How was it bizarre?
ULA. Well, I'd like you to watch closely. You know what? I'm going to go full screen. Ooh, actually, hang on. There we go. Just,
Okay,
do you
there's
notice
a
where
jet
there's a
coming
bit of
outside there.
a fire where it's not supposed to be?
That wasn't there when it first started. That is coming out the side there. It's like trogdor. Look at the big
It's also not supposed to be
coming out the
turning
back of it.
slowly
Yeah.
anti-clockwise.
Yeah.
Which it
that's
is
probably
currently
because, you
doing.
know, it's rotating slightly because, you know...
Oh, I love. Oh yeah, this is the one with the slowdown. It's like, yeah, that's fucked.
You're like, uh-oh. That is not meant to do that.
They still put it in space, accurate enough that they didn't feel ashamed to post the chart.
Fair enough.
It was not
Is that a thing
a
they do-
bullseye, but it was close. Good.
Is that
Good
thing-
work
do
by
they
the
do it
team.
often? Do they often just like, nah, we can scrub that and not tell anyone?
No, actually, because at this point it would be kind of shameful. But also, that's the moment the nozzle disappeared. That's okay,
Real good,
Stella.
Chill out, rest. Put that,
Yeah,
put that foot
rest up.
Anti-inflammatories. Do your thing. Now remind me again, NSF.
NASA Spaceflight. It's the nerd channel.
Right. Yeah. Because I know someone who might have that. You know.
You've seen me wearing their shirts.
Yeah, I've seen you have it on Discord too. I mean, I've seen things.
Well, have you seen how fast the fucking Ariane 6 comes flying off the pad with its brand new 4 solid boosters?
No. This makes
It's
a
a
priority,
screamer.
Sam. That's what she said.
Oh, it just... Yeah, it's clear.
Wow,
Bam.
that is quick. It's just like YOLO.
And then it does that wonderful thing where it literally just like kicks sideways real hard and fast, just like, and we're going sideways now, bam.
Is that intentional to like actually
Yes.
like land like to right? It's the
They want it to go vertical at first so that they can keep it steady and clear the pad without, like, hitting anything, and then just turn over as soon as they want.
that's fucking plasma out of the jet, isn't it?
Nope, that is screaming red hot ammonium and aluminium particulates. It's basically a giant fucking sparkler. Red hot metal flakes. Slash
Okay.
particles.
That can't be good for the environment.
Yeah,
yeah, there you go. There you go. But then again, neither is burning a shitload of actual fuel.
Pretty much.
It's all bad.
Look,
But you want to get
the powder is not a big problem unless you decide to stand under there and breathe it in on a regular basis, which nobody does.
Yeah. Look.
Like, I wouldn't want to vacuum up the
Don't
exhaust and breathe it, but once it's dissipated into
huff
the air,
the jets.
it's no worse than
Don't
being
huff.
near a major road in terms of metal dust.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. In fact, actually, the metal road is probably, like, the metal dust from near a road is probably worst because it'll be jagged and sharp as opposed to, like, really fucking fine. Your body has a chance of fighting the tiny stuff that's smaller than your cells, as opposed to the stuff that is bigger and sharp and jagged and punctures your cells like fucking asbestos.
Awesome. I hate everything about the second sentence.
I know.
It's
But-
like, punctures your cells like asbestos. Because they
Well,
work really well. We have a whole fucking town in Australia where it's like, yeah, nah, don't go there. Why? They mined asbestos for a
Town's
very long
haunted,
time.
mate.
A lot of people. Yeah, well, it's like, are there drop bears there?
Ghosts of
Nah,
everyone
just
that made...
asbestos.
Ghosts of all the asbestos miners, mate.
Yeah, it's Whitn. There you go, Whitnome. Ah, the Whitnome.
Well, speaking of ghosts, Mars may have life. We're at level 4 now.
Hang on, level 4, as in.
have
Again,
a
you're
chart.
talking nerd at me. You're talking.
NASA
you're
has a
talking
chart.
Space nerd. All known non-biological sources of signal shown to be implausible in that environment.
Nice, Stella.
God, well played, well played. But hang on, what does this mean?
Well, it means that NASA has some evidence that basically they can't find an answer for other than it's probably life unless we find a reason it's not.
I mean, look, you tell me.
As in, look, I'm just going to use I'm going to highlight the phrasing here. Okay, so non-biological sources cannot fully account for the abundance of organic compounds found in a sample. In other words,
Okay.
we tried to think of a way this could work without life. We got squat. Sorry, guys, we got squat. Look, anyone, come on, please prove us wrong. We do not want to fucking say it. Don't make us say it.
Also worth noting that, Mars, slightly older than Earth.
Nope, about the same
also
age,
formed
but-
a lot quicker. Well, okay, no, hang on. Whoa, I'm calling you out on this one. Sorry.
Age, not cooled ready for
yeah.
life. Different timeline. Come on.
So, having formed roughly 4.56 to 4.6 billion years ago, while Earth completed its formation about 4.54 billion years ago, Mars finished its planetary accretion faster than Earth, making it roughly 20 to 90 million years older in the terms of surface geological maturity and core formation. I'm talking about usability, honey. So what happens if there was something there that died first? Oh no. Fermi paradox.
Look, a lot of people are like, I don't know. Everyone's still a bit like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, look. All I'm saying is, there is possibly evidence of some great filter happening over there.
Mm-hmm. Also, I
It's
do
like,
love
oh,
the
look,
line here.
Why is planet red? Why is planet?
Oh
why
no, the planet is red because of the
blue?
iron. The
I
iron.
know it's because of the iron ore. I'm saying like the actual fact is like, but why is it the only thing we can see? Why is lots of reasons.
I do love the line. It was just normal Spider-Man until he was bitten by a radioactive Nick Cage.
Hang on.
Yep,
Are
we're
you
getting a
doing
Spider-Man
Spider-Noir?
noir. Yep.
Tell me why.
No, hang on, Sam. Sorry.
No,
Noir?
Noir.
Noir.
Yes, noir.
Noir.
Well, then start from the beginning.
Spider Noir, Spider Noir.
Ticks.
Does whatever a Spider-Man does.
Dots. Impulses. I manage to suppress them. Most of the time.
What's going on, man?
Wait. What the hell happened to him?
I beat up some guys in a bar. And I got blasted.
I mean, yeah. Hang on, he has no power?
What are you thinking about over there?
Bit of an existential crisis, if I'm honest.
Struck a nerve, huh?
Hang on, does Spider-Noir has no powers? I'm pretty sure in the Spider-Verse he had powers. There we go, see?
His powers are basically premonitions.
What? You can watch it both in...
Yes, of course, because they needed a gimmick.
It's good though. I don't hate it.
But yes, basically he has the Spidey sense. Like he's basically Daredevil, but with Spidey sense.
Right, Spidey sense and webs. But the webs are usually artificial, made, you know. man-made,
It
like
depends on
rubber.
like it depends. Sometimes they do Spider-Man Noir without any of that, and he's basically just like
Oh, Stella, I think you mean Ghost Spider, Ghosty, aka oh god, now I forgot her name in this one moment. Spider Gwen. There you go.
yes,
Gwen Stacy.
the trans Spider-Man.
She's not canonically trans. She is potentially, maybe, sorta, Into the Spider-Verse. However, it's more important.
I'm trying to give you side eye, but I
above her door,
can't.
above her door is protect trans kids in the movies, and they edited it out for the Netflix one.
Her entire costume is trans flag.
That doesn't necessarily make her canonically trans. Would I like her to be canonically trans? Sure. Is she a badass lesbian bitch looking... Okay, lesbian presenting bitch? Yeah. Yeah, she is. Does she like Miles Morales? Look, everyone gets one boy. It's fine.
That's how you find yourself.
If you want it. If you want it. If you want a boy, you get one. You lose the gold star, but you get a boy. That's the deal, right? Oh god. Yeah, hang on. No, black, white, and pink. No blue. Spider-Gwen.
Blue
no
accents.
No. Not seeing it.
I'll have to find the shots. Anyway, Russia launched an a proton rocket, one of the last. And just note the color. Color bad.
Color orange, like mustard. Mustard gas? Do they make mustard gas?
That is not a mustard gas color. Mustard gas, yellower. That is the
Okay.
very specific, that is the specific brown orange of nitric oxide and highly dangerous, nasty carcinogenic. Like, that is nitrous oxide and UDMH and nitric acid. Yep, that particular color is nitric acid, and UDMH,
Which
leaves a lot of yellowy, gaseous products in the burning.
right,
none of which are
yes,
fun.
Yes. Fair enough.
So whenever you see that color, bad.
So it just means that things have gone wrong in the chemical
No,
reaction?
it means run. If you
Sure,
see it,
but-
run.
How does it occur? Obviously, it's not intentional.
Well, if you, I could pull up a video of some people reclaiming silver from the inside of compressors where they dump raw nitric acid into a bath of metal. But, you know, I don't really want to cringe again for my lungs.
Yeah, that sounds bad. Let's not.
Yeah, every now and then I get shown really interesting videos and then only halfway through discover, oh, this is like kind of torture
This is the
porn.
snuff movie.
Yeah, but then you look at kind of like, I don't know if that guy looks old because he's actually old, or if he just looks old because he works here.
Yeah.
And then every now and then you'll watch one of them and someone will cough and you'll be like, oh, that's not a normal cough.
Okay, you're talking about Spider-Gwen's the webbing on the inside of her hood and or the teal-coloured Converse sneakers.
I told you it was there.
It's teal, it's not maybe blue. Although teal is a better colour combo, to be fair. And look, if she is meant to stand in for trans folk, or if she is in fact a trans person herself, then that is awesome, because that is how you make a trans character costume and not make it obnoxious. That is a costume I would happily wear if I had the body to pull it off.
Oh God, same.
I'm like, look,
Body's screaming at
it's the reason I wear
me for the
skater skirt.
diet.
It's fine.
Ugh.
Most famous traffic cone in the centre of Glasgow.
I do love the Japanese ambassador to Britain. He's really good.
Oh God. Sorry, I'm just feeling my medication wear off. I'm like, ugh. I mean, look. Also worth noting, Gwen Stacy. There is a lot of teal/blue in the overall color scheme, but that's because it's vaporwave color scheme in between Spider-Verse. You know.
Mm-hmm. You gotta love when the punctuation fucks you
If
up.
she's trans, they should put it under, equipment, weapons, other equipment, and it should be like
Extra web shooter.
Yeah. Third web shooter. Where is it? Wait, what?
Unless, of course, it's
Oh,
reversed.
God. I mean, yeah.
But also, I do love when the grammar pun really does just strike home as a good joke. The whole, like, yes, they're going to be able to detect and locate enemy fire on the battlefield 5 years ahead of schedule. And then someone was like, yeah, detecting enemy fire 5 years ahead of schedule should make life a lot easier on the battlefield.
You would think so, yeah.
But then just talking about how they're delivering it 5 years ahead of schedule. But they really could have phrased it better. Aww.
Okay.
Community
Jessica Drew.
note. Damn. Alright, I'm going to show it just in case. It was reported earlier, and now been slightly debunked. Boo. That North Korea may be online to hand over succession to his daughter, who is widely rumored to be in line along with her aunt. It in fact may be the case that one of two women takes over the dictatorship of North Korea. Before America has a female president.
See, Stella, here's the hard thing, right? Because the people who actually do the comics are generally cisgender, it makes it hard for them to
Authentically represent.
yeah, a little bit. Maybe get some yeah. There you go. So Earth 65 during 2016 Spider-Woman event, Spider-Gwen's interdimensional transporter is stolen by Jessica's male Earth 65 counterpart, Jessie Drew. I hate that name. This is the reason when people are like, oh, is Jessie fine? I'm like, fucking no. You can use every other variation of my name except that one singular version. And they're like, whoa. I'm like, yeah. I didn't fuck around when I changed my name to be called fucking Jessie. I'll stab a bitch. Don't even try it on, Stella. You want to see a banhammer move real quick? One joke not to play on Jess. But
Although that does raise the question, are you so averse to the name that you'd never do the cosplay?
Jessica Drew, I would cosplay, yes.
No,
The male
Team
counterpart. no, that's fine. It's a cosplay.
Yeah, no, I'm just, it's like, ooh, the name.
No, I'm like, I was like, look, no, call
Oh,
me
no.
Jess, Jessica,
We have lost the
anything
Twitters.
like that is fine. Like this is like we had like a relief lecturer and was like, yes, like what's your name? Oh, Jessica, and I'm like, or Jessica or Jess. He's like, oh yes, we got Jessie here. I'm like, no, not Jessie. That is the one you can't. But and he was like,
Nope,
oh, I'm
it's still
sorry.
here.
I'm like, yeah.
I just
The
checked.
reason
It's
I
still
told
here.
you my name was Jess or Jessica. Pick one of those two.
Still says it's live. Anyway,
What has Christy
So-
Nolan done this time?
oh yeah, no, details about her firing someone.
Oh, Stella, I'm talking about the fact that I will happily allow people to call me Jess or Jessica, but if someone calls me Jessie, it rings masculine to me, and I will stab a bitch in the throat. I'm like, I didn't change my name from a boy's name to a fucking girl's name to be then called a fucking boy's name. I'm like.
And I was
well,
talking about technical problems.
Oh, okay. Meanwhile, Sam was all like, when I changed my name legally, Sam was like, you didn't just change it to Jess? I'm like, no. I wanted to have extra syllables to use as weapons. What do you mean? Jessica. Jessica. 3 syllables to throw at you. Which I've actually only had to use a few times.
Honestly, the lag probably is not helping. More motivation to
Probably not.
finish my projects, and yes. So yes, no, she tried to she fired a Coast Guard pilot for not transferring her precious little blankie when they had to move planes. And because they had no one else to fly her home, had to reinstate the fired pilot.
Oh, what a shame.
She is also apparently worried that she's going to be... Pam Bondi. Ah, yes. Another one of them is worried that she's going to be heckled everywhere for the rest of her life. And I'm like, she should be. She really should. He did have to fly home on commercial. Yeah. It took him a while. They got him back in time. I'm just gonna, while I decide what comes up next, I'm just gonna...
stupid like that, and then you want me back because you fucked up and you shouldn't have fired me. I'm like, my pay just went up. I'm like, no, it didn't. I'm like, no. My pay just went up substantially. Hugely, in fact.
This before this. So, new weird Elon clip dropped.
God is the creator.
You don't believe in God, though, do you?
Well, I believe this universe came from something. People have different labels.
Who do you look up to the most?
The creator.
What's your current position on God?
God is the creator.
You don't believe in God, though, do you?
Well, I believe this universe came from something. People have different labels.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you look up to the most?
You're all good, Stella.
Now to this.
How does that confirm the pedophile charges?
Everyone who does something despicable suddenly finds God. Russell Brand,
right.
etc. Yeah, all that.
Right. It's the, I found God because I'm trying to cover my ass. And I'm like, no, that doesn't fix it.
I'm a good Christian. You wouldn't hurt a little good Christian.
Meanwhile, I'm like, if you do something bad, take accountability.
I'm
Also,
not going to comment on the clip that I'm currently playing.
Don't be a pedo.
No comment.
Let them eat cake.
Presented without comment.
This is the correct use of Lego techniques. Chomp. Chomp. Chomp.
Yeah. The Epstein shit's getting weird
Ghislaine
up.
Maxwell's dad published our school textbooks. An Epstein associate took our school pictures. Her sister's company sends Amber alerts to our phones. Everybody sprayed aerosolized Wexner products all over themselves. The rot is deep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Les Wexner owns Victoria's Secret.
Yeah.
Epstein lived in an apartment given to him for free by Les Wexner.
Uh-huh.
He's the one that itemized the ages of his children.
Let's be fair. There's a good chance here that Epstein was really good at extortion.
Oh, extremely.
And maybe was like, hey, come to my island, and now I have dirt on you that you're a pedophile too.
Well, look, I'm going to run this down so we have time for some Borderlands.
The Wii welcomes all women.
The Women's Institute, which apparently not now, but that's just the management. At the grassroots level, basically most of the organizations are disbanding and reforming outside of the auspices of the Women's Institute because they refuse to be trans exclusive.
They're like, yeah, sorry, no.
Yeah. It's like, no, sorry. Like, one, we can't rent space if we're TERFs because the places we rent from are inclusive. All the reasons. Like, every reason from just straight up financial pressure to, like, rental pressure to just the membership doesn't fucking want it. Basically, all of them are just like, hey, boss, why'd you fuck us?
Yeah.
They're saying that they're going to build a sisterhood co-group next year or something, but it's all fucked. It's stupid. 100 years or so down the drain.
Here's the thing. Australia is somehow still holding on. I like that. Love that. Love that for me and for everyone else who's, in my community of trans folk. Yay. Gender non-conforming, gender spicy, and gender diverse peoples. Yay. Because I'm in, the women from cyber class. I'm like, this is good. None of the women there have a problem with me in their class. Because obviously I'm a woman. Duh. And this is me, the trans non-binary woman who's in the class going, yeah, this is my class now. I know how I sound, but I also know how I look, how I present, how I act, and how I make people around me feel. So it's kind of like, not like a boy, am I? Really? Just got a bit of a different voice. It's fine. It just boggles my mind.
Speaking of Super Mario
that,
Galaxy.
Okay, tell me though, is Super Mario Galaxy Old Spice? Does it smell?
There it is. Found it.
Good, bad, or good but masculine? But and here's the thing. Here is the secret, Stella. You don't have to be a pretty princess. In fact, I saw a really funny comedian today. A trans comedian, and I was like, yes, would you like to know the difference between trans women and drag queens? Drag queens wake up way the fuck earlier in the morning and know how to contour. Trans chicks just roll out of bed, throw on some fucking overalls, and maybe brush their hair. and then pull up the programmer socks and go to fucking work in IT.
I'm going to want the recommendation there, Tonbury, but that can come later.
Well, yeah, look, that's the thing.
I need more items in my fuck the system catalog of things. Anyway, the trailer, if anyone's curious.
New Galaxy, new friends. Yoshi joins the adventures. Super Mario Galaxy movie. So Chris Pratt is back then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, here's the thing. Both fuck labels and labels are handy as a use of quick form or short form communication is valid because there are a lot of queer folk who are very difficult to describe without labels, and it's this is person I know, their name is X, and outside of that it can sometimes be a bit tricky. But I have someone very close to me, does not like labels herself, uses she, her, but outside of that, that's about it. And I'm like, yeah, thank you for telling me. I will respect that. However, even with my practice, shall we say, here on channel, using labels and explaining gender and sexuality to people, it can still be hard where you're like, I can't use labels for this person. This is
trans
tricky.
in the clip.
I'm sorry, what now?
Birdo.
Oh yeah, Birdo. Birdo is the canonically trans character from the Mario
Super Mario
universe.
Brothers 2.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It's like, ah, yes. What? Like, I'm like, checkmate, bigots. Birdo can shoot eggs. Therefore, like, sometimes I've seen one that's like, ah, yes, the ability to carry eggs.
I'm
and
sorry.
It's like, what?
This dialogue, just hold up.
Who is this? Come on! So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group. Cool.
That is correct, yes. The dinosaur shows up and eats your shit and is now part of the group. Also, Yoshi was my favorite character in the Mario universe for a very long time.
Very much the same. People were making comments about the dress, but, you know.
Look, I'm sorry. I play Rosalina in fucking Mario Kart. That's
Not
how
those
we
kind
go.
of comments.
Huh?
Look, there was some third leg comments being made.
I mean, I play Rosalina in Mario Kart. What? I don't think I was. Was I unclear?
No, you were not, Jess. There are two more things before we fire up the Borderlands. One.
The adoptive mother of Lumas. I'm like, yes. She has the Lumas. She is
One.
Mama Luma.
Despite the
Mama
fact that
Luma.
the United States government took them down, the city of New York put them back up. And they only needed to put them back up.
Fuck it.
We have an original. We have an original 7-color pride flag at Stonewall.
Philadelphia Pride, is it? From memory?
No, that was the second one. That is the original 7-color San Francisco Pride.
Oh, San Fran Pride. See, that's the thing. Like, there's that many fucking Pride flags there. I'm kind of glad we settled on just the
It
six.
could be a Philadelphia one. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure, based on the comment and my own understanding, that is the original 7-color one. It was too complicated, and they couldn't get the fabric for the 7 colors anymore, so they dropped it down to 6, and there's a whole thing there. But nothing is more fitting for Stonewall than the original Pride flag.
Let's
That
have a
is
quick look
just-
here, real quick.
Let me see if I can get
the original 1978 rainbow flag featured 8 stripes: hot pink, red, orange, yellow, green, turquoise, indigo, and violet.
Boom! There it is.
We do have indigo and violet.
And we have orange and yellow. There we are. Original.
The 1978 rainbow flag, people. 8 stripes. 6 color as president. Also Progress Pride.
But
Yeah,
just
see, like,
for
I-
a historic monument to the Pride movement
Yeah,
and where it all
for
began,
that one?
that
Yes.
is fucking perfect. Wasn't even the one they flew before. I'm like, no, you
Stella-
you did better. It's great.
Stella, every trans chick looks back on her, or every trans person looks back on their history and goes, "How the fuck did I not pick up on this earlier?" Yeah, it's because you
Oh, I
just
know, right?
no one explains that. It's like, hey,
I'm like, how did I not just be more okay with being like attracted to dudes sooner? Why did it take so long?
yeah.
And then I'm like, oh yeah, being relentlessly
that's the
bullied.
funny thing. That's the funny thing for me. I realized I was at least attracted to men sexually. Like 6 months before I realized I was trans. I was like, oh, some complicated feelings here. Entire staff of Hamilton musical. She said, having watched the Hamilton musical back, again and again a few times in a row, and be like, I want to be in a sandwich with any of those people. Any of them. And unfortunately, look, if ever I meet him, it would be really awkward because Lin-Manuel Miranda is the one person on that list who I'm like, I want to be friends with you. I don't really want to fuck you. You could probably convince me otherwise by being charming, but also,
Isn't he gay?
I want George. I'm like, give me George Washington and fucking Aaron Burr. I'm like, or better yet, David Diggs, who plays Lafayette. Give me Lafayette. Bring me Lafayette. Oh.
But yes, I curse us all with the knowledge of this concept.
Misa, potentially weak already thought bomb. Misa, Charlie, God. Luckily, I was able to quarantine it before it started sinking into the song tune or generating additional lyrics.
Also, Jess, I don't know why it's more affordable to buy an entire Buffalo, New York Greco neoclassical building than it is to buy a building in the suburbs of Perth. But I'm like, do I need to move to Boston?
How much is the building?
350 US. Thousand, of course.
350,000 US.
Oh, this.
That's it? Why is it only 350,000 US?
I don't
What's
know.
wrong with it? Let me guess. It's probably because
literally, Zillow Gone Wild is literally asking, what the fuck is up with this? Why is it so cheap?
Oh, hang on. So it is a 1911 neoclassical and Greek revival, former church and now manuscript library with over 30,000 square feet. I'm like, look, this is where polycules need to, like, just chip in together and be
No. The ultimate polycule one was the former Masonic Hall, complete with meeting chamber.
I mean, look, I've been in a Masonic building and
Literally,
looked into the chamber.
I
I
still
wasn't
have
allowed
people,
in there.
I still have people posting online various clips of it. It's just like, the polycule has met and it has cast you asunder. And they are posting a clip of the inside of this hall.
God.
But literally, this whole thing, like, all of it, 350,000 US dollars. Like, it's 2 levels.
What question?
There's a basement.
Oh, Penguin Soldier.
Oh, hello.
Look, having realized that you're talking about Smash Bros. I mean, yeah, but like, also, how? I mean, I have a Switch somewhere. I know where it is if my child hasn't left it somewhere weird. And I have the Pro controllers and the ability to internet connect to it. But I'm like,
Look, that's the block. That's the location. Like,
the slight problem of it being, you know, in a country that has ice. And by ice, I don't mean the snow. I mean the immigration customs enforcement agency.
But where are you going to find value like that?
Nowhere.
Ooh. I just had to share it. Anyway.
Hang on, how do you spell
To
it?
the Borderlands.
Valron. I'm like, I love the name. I don't know where it's from. It's giving
Spanish?
vampire vibes. I'm like,
I need to remember that I need to change this the moment I flip over.
Also, who's hosting?
Good question.
She said. It's usually me. That's why I have.
I'm waiting for my things to open.
It's like, tell me again why you have an entire a small cupboard in your room full of like small towels. It's like, no, you don't want to know the answer to that. Why is there also a large amount of rubber gloves in that same cupboard? You're like, same reason you don't want to ask the first question. Oh, look, like, you know,
you just said prepared.
Thank you. Look, there is. It's like, yes, be poly. They said, you'll be fine. They said. They did not warn about the sheets and the blankets and the towels you'll be washing forever because there are many of them. Oh, there's a Fugi. My Fugi.
Yes, I need to move the food. Oop, hang on.
Because no, the issue was Helldivers. Helldivers fucked me. Why do I have 2 Fugis? Toogies?
Oh!
Toogies.
My bad.
Fugis.
Hang on, let me turn that off. Let me turn off the Jess Fugi.
Woo! Okay, never mind. It's fun while it lasted.
Now I need to move this window. I'm going to shrink that
You
window, and I'm going to
you may wish
open the other thing.
pixelate. But thank you, Stella.
Do I have the pixelation button? Does it still work?
I don't know. It's a bit late now. We can see your login name.
It's not like I wasn't visible before.
Beastmaster. You got some Anubis head shit going on there.
Oh yeah,
nice.
I know. I mucked around with it. I was pretty happy about that.
Okay. You see, I've got the definitely, probably a lesbian and/or gas mask from a protester who may or may not be involved in the No Kings riots. You know, that's my vibe of Amara. No, you have to join our game. No. There we go. All right. Whew. Skywell 27. No, the issue is Helldivers, I'm pretty sure, or my PC. If I suddenly crash out, we know it's my PC, and that's a problem. She said,
I don't think it will be. Based on my own experience, Helldivers was the only thing that really crashed out my RAM.
Plus, also, I have my Borderlands set to 60 frames, 60 frames and medium, I think it is. So I've optimized to stream specifically from my own computer. So right now, I am not streaming from my computer. It should be more than enough. Like, I should have shitloads of overhead when it comes to GPU power right about now. If it crashes,
It's gonna crash.
Huh?
Also, hello.
Hello.
Yes, welcome.
We have a Tom Berry. What are we doing now?
Charging the objective.
Raise, or did I raise the objective? Sorry, charge. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now.
Oh, Jess.
Stella, you had surgery. Look,
Seriously?
I understand that labor laws in America are fucked. I don't know what your requirements for work are or whether or not you are on leave from work. But if your ankle was... If you were told not to work on it for X number of days, then do what the doctor said. Look, and this is one of those things, like, if you didn't ask enough questions and the doctor gave you the generic answer and didn't give you the real answer, you'll learn for next time you'll ask more questions. A little bit like when I spoke to the doctor, she is a doctor actually. She is a doctor. She's just not performing as one in the process of removing the hair from my face. She was like, I've just done you downstairs. Don't put it in anyone for like a week. And I'm like, I can't manage a week. And then she looked at me and gone, can you manage 3 days? I'm like, that should be fine. I almost did not make 3 days.
Well, you are terrible, Jess.
Look, you know who I was dating at the time.
I know, but it's just very funny.
But also, I'm like, it wasn't in anticipation. Like, I don't even know if we were actually dating at the time or started dating right then.
Hell yeah, you got the workers' comp. Yay! I am trying to work out. Because the sound is coming out the wrong place, so I don't have the correct levels set. I'm like, oh god.
Oh no.
It actually is kind of annoying, because I'm just like... And because it's Windows, it's really shit. And I'm like waiting for the window to pop up and actually let me put my sound to the correct location.
Oh, okay. Well, here's one thing that I realized might be an option for me at TAFE. So they run Windows 11 on all of the devices in the IT labs, and it's designed so that when you log out again, it just removes all the customizations and wipes it back down to shitty default settings. And I hate all of that. But then they're like, hey, welcome to networking classes.
There we go.
Classes. You're going to be running VMs. I'm like, oh, really? Well then. And I'm like, maybe I just program VM and run a virtual machine for every class.
I mean, that's kind of how you can do it.
Yeah, I know. It was more a case of I didn't know that the hardware would support that, because I'm actually impressed by the optimization they've done.
Stella, I'm really pleased to hear that your boss fought for that, because when you first described what had happened, it seemed like you were going to get... Whoa. Okay, let me unplug my control and plug it back in. It sounded a lot like you were going to get screwed by things, and so it's really glad to hear that your boss actually fought for you. That's a good boss. Because I remember you said that you didn't... But it was questionable as to whether it counted, because I forget the exact specifics, but I remember you didn't think it would count. Yeah, and so... Yeah, that's so great that she fought for it. That's so good.
See, this is the thing. Like here in Western Australia, I can tell you for sure, you do not actually qualify for workers' comp if you are injured on the way to or from work, unless you are travelling between two jobs. And I mean two jobs at the same company.
If memory serves, it was basically on-premises entering job not clocked in or out. So really, under WA law, it would have really counted. So
yeah, see that you're
like,
on premises.
They would have had to fight to deny it.
Yeah, because you are there to start work. You have
and something about the workplace led to the accident. But we've got good laws like that.
Yeah,
Our
except for the fact that
place stuff is not great.
Look, it's a lot better than a lot of other places.
Yeah.
Like, look, I know we have not exactly got the world's greatest workplace laws, but we have a lot better than many countries.
I know that, but seeing as I was unfairly dismissed...
there's a difference between unfair dismissal and workplace safety. Come on.
Well, is there when it's unsafe for me to work in an environment where I have no support or assistance for my disability that I did in fact disclose through that? And then the reason
you're in the overlap
was specifically for the reasons, like, you know, it's like, hey, you know that disability you have, we can support you for it, and how it created performance issues with your work. We're going to fire you for performance issues. I'm like, you can't do that. They're like, we can, actually.
I mean, look, they make performance reasons up all the time. It's actually standard practice that they will make this shit up. They'll put you on a performance improvement plan for made up
there was no PIP for me. I didn't get a PIP.
But that's more of an American thing.
No, they are required to give you a PIP. Otherwise, it counts as unfair dismissal. The loophole that they found was...
Oh, you didn't even get that
Jess hasn't worked here for 12 months. Therefore, she's entitled to nothing, get fucked. It was that simple. It was just a case of, sorry, you haven't worked here 12 months. The law does not cover you. I'm like, what do you mean the law doesn't fucking cover me?
Oh yeah, like Stella,
like
that
months.
moment where like you're in so much pain that you can barely explain pain to someone is not fun. That like, yeah, it's like, it's one of those things where you'd like to hope that that another human being would get it and not require clarification. But sometimes people are as thick as two short planks, and are just like, is it okay? Do you need help? Because they've never experienced a person genuinely expressing pain.
I mean, here's the thing. I'll do pain for funsies, and like.
Yes, but you can also tell the difference between someone who's literally like, my arm is now broken and I'm screaming in pain.
There is a big difference. It's almost like the big key difference there is consent.
It's almost like, you know, some people just turn into a stunned mullet because they've never got life experience these days.
Oh, I've learned that from class. Like,
oh, that's at least that's good. That's good.
Class.
I'm glad to hear that they were at least holding and trying to say it was okay, because like that doesn't help much. Like, honestly, like, it probably would have been preferable if they were taking more aggressive action to, you know, make sure that you were going somewhere to look after the injury, as opposed to just, are you okay? But I can understand it's a bit different in America, where like that costs money.
See, over here they have the Are You Okay Day, which is basically a mental health check-in day. Like, hey, it's okay to ask people if they're having a good or bad time.
Which honestly has just been started as a way to like try to get blokes to admit that they feel like shit and don't like have guys commit suicide.
Yeah, although actually this one I actually quite like. It's the mates, trucks and sheds, I think it is, that they do here for like FIFO and truckie type workers there as well. And I'm like, that's because they are blokes that work in big, heavy industry tradie things, and they don't have feelings, or at least they don't express them.
Feelings? What are they? I'll drive my truck off the road.
Yeah, I'm like, I cried earlier today. There we go. There's some feelings for you.
Yeah. Especially when you have a lot of isolation. Like Western Australia has a lot of isolated, very male-dominated fields, which leads to these things where, like, you know, you'll have a guy who drives a truck up and down the coast, bored as fuck, isolated from his family, wondering, what's the point of this if I can barely afford my mortgage? And he has, like, 40 tons of freight behind him and just decides, you know what, fuck it, and steers the thing sideways. Doesn't happen very often, but it does happen every now and then.
It does happen, and I've actually had to deal with a few of those claims, or been around when those claims are being settled, and it's not fun because...
No, it's not for anyone involved, because it's just like, it's the isolation and the loneliness, and like, it's because his job pushes him to just get in, clock out, check out, get the fuck on to delivery, because he's penalized for every minute he wastes, and it's dehumanizing. And so it's good that we now actually have a better culture around trying to acknowledge that, you know, hey, you have feelings even if you're a guy working a job. Because that's that place where people have, like, institutionalized the idea that feelings don't exist.
But also, that comes down to toxic masculinity culture as well. There, it's the whole culture has conditioned men to be like, no feelings here.
But that doesn't explain how you get female managers reinforcing the same thing as well.
I mean, anyone can drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, but more my point though, that it goes beyond just a toxic masculinity to like a reinforcement of stereotypes.
Yes.
Largely, and also, Stella, that's really, like really glad to hear that
capitalism caused all of this.
Exactly. But no,
like,
Stella, that's good that they made sure that you were okay, because, God, that sounds so fucking bad, like how that happened. I remember wincing just hearing it, so I'm like, I'm glad that they did actually make sure that you were okay before anything else. Where am I going? I am trying to make sure I don't fall. Okay.
I don't know where you are, Sam.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you guys are lost.
No, I'm right behind you.
Are you?
Trying to make my way through the hallways. Because we had to make our way through the hallways again, and I forgot my path. Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Stella.
It's nice when doctors are actually, you know,
compassionate.
And they have some bedside manner.
Yeah.
The ammo dump. Ah, yes. The dump that everyone can get behind.
Hang on, am I in front of you guys? Because unless I've looped back...
No, you have. It's a very fucking... These maps are overcomplicated.
Oh, God, I have
platforming involved, which I hate.
I did the double take and I came back around and I went out the other exit. Bugger.
That's okay. If you just jump off a cliff,
no, hang on.
You'll end up
here. No, I wasn't far. There we go. Woo! I was close.
The Cove, baby. That is a jet engine that it looks like it might explode at me.
Honestly, yeah, when you know it's gonna hurt, I kind of prefer it when the doctor is like, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to do this, as opposed to, you're not gonna feel anything, it'll be fine. I'm like, I would rather be told it's gonna hurt than be lied to and be told that it's not gonna fucking hurt. I can grit my teeth and deal with it, but I fucking hate when they give me the bullshit, you know?
Yeah, don't sell me a shit Don't give me a shit sandwich and tell me it's Nutella, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want the fucking doctor to try gaslight my ass. Fuck that.
Now, I'm wondering, am I just not very tanky in this game, or is there an issue with, does this game actually want me to use cover? 'Cause I'm pretty
Could
sure
be a skill issue.
this. I mean,
Could someone help me out, please?
where are you?
Thank you.
I'm just avoiding getting burned. Wait, no, we killed this thing. Okay. The red was an illusion. Okay.
Tis illusions.
Oh no, I saw it getting more red, so I was just like, oh, hang on. You've got the glitched legs.
Glitch legs. Since my shield is always breaking, I just bought a skill that gives me a buff when my shield breaks, because that makes sense. It's like, ah yes, would you like increased reload speed and everything speed when your shield breaks? I'm like, yes, because it regularly does that, and I would like to not have that, thanks.
Oh god, get in the hole! There's so many of them down here.
Where?
There's a hole, big hole in the middle. Jump down the hole.
Yeah, I'm killing the
Down the
badass
hole?
first.
So, okay, then you jump down the hole, and what you do is, as you're falling down the hole, we throw
Yeah, do that.
grenades down the hole.
No, don't do that. Do the dump
Oh, that
thing.
sounds so painful, Stella. Like that?
So many.
Oh, that's you, not them.
The oversphere.
Oh, that's really adorable.
Alright, hang on.
I'm glad that overall it came out okay, Stella. Like, I know that was like a whole big thing, and it's really good that that's, you know, been overall a positive experience, at least from what I can tell.
I also have some good drops.
Ew.
Oh, one of them is for Sam.
Doink. Doink.
Give me the ammo.
What have I got this junk? Junk. Junk. More junk. Cheap junk.
I mean, I like the fact that we can vault over things now. Like, we are vault hunters. We should be able to vault over things, damn it.
So, where are you? Because I want to keep moving us through. Come on.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, no, but where's Jess?
I'm
Right
here.
behind me. Picking up the stuff.
Grease ball!
Yeah, see, I'm just, I'm not even really looking at items. I'm just, like, running, killing.
Yeah.
A Reese ball. Hello, Reese ball. It's almost like...
Or
I'm
as
still
four
going
kids
through-
would
through
call
Vault
it,
Hunter mode.
a hamburger.
Donut.
Ah, fuck, I did it again, didn't I?
You did, yep.
Second time I've made that joke. Second time I've fucked that joke up. To be fair, I did fuck the joke up less than 4Kids fucked up the translation.
Hang on, what now? Oh, the rice ball?
Yeah, in the
rice
Pokemon.
ball that's a burger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when he's like,
It's a jelly donut.
yeah, the jelly donut in the Pokemon episode.
I mean,
Brock is like,
You may
these
as well say,
delicious
like,
jelly
it's been-
donuts.
there's a lot of badasses around here. What's up with that?
I know, right?
Yeah, we're all here.
Nice.
Well played. Well played.
Oh yeah, like that first little bit after surgery can really have a lot like that. Like, if you wake up early and stuff hasn't quite healed enough, it can really suck. Like, they try to guess if they need extra anesthesia or anything to keep you down for a while for some preliminary healing, but yeah, it doesn't always work. The guess can be wrong.
But they'll give you the good shit if you ask.
Oh yeah, and I hope that they did.
Always ask.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, ask. Because you'd be surprised how often they'll just say, oh yeah, sure, yeah, have the good shit.
Salvage a dubstep library. I'm sorry, what? Womp, 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 womp.
Oh, that's adorable, Stella.
There is a legendary siren mod in here.
I'm sorry, what now?
There is a legendary siren mod in here. I will just purchase it and drop it on the floor.
Oh, well, thank you.
Come on.
Where did you pop it?
Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, that's that.
Let's have a look. Weapon damage, TDR, and weapon charge speed. Sticky. I gotta try and sell some shit quickly. Okay, what am I using currently? 158, 31, and 220.
The sad part is having to sell all the low-level good shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sad when I lose my Moxie's bouncing pair.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still doing decent damage. Like, oh wow, it actually is doing a lot of damage. It's doing 126 damage. And it bounces like 6 times and does damage on each explosion.
Ooh.
Destroy servers.
Welcome to Soviet Russia. Alright.
Oh, big guy, big guy.
Big bada boom. Big bada boom.
Big guys, that's great.
So what you do, you walk into the room and then you start throwing grenades that are homing. And then, because you have a siren, you have the siren
Nothing wrong with
put
that,
them up
Stella.
in the air.
But now they have shields, that's nice. You guys.
Oh, this doesn't reload. This has a heat gauge on it.
It's a scav weapon.
Nice.
Stop jumping!
Me?
That's me.
Oh, that. Why did you keep coming up? Yeah, okay. That. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. If I figure out how to get... You know what, I'm just gonna...
Hey,
Alright, a sniper rifle's
we are
halfway decent. I
nearly.
can use that as a sniper.
We are nearly at the next checkpoint, which is good because Jess, you've got stuff in the morning, and so we should finish up nicely and tidily at midnight.
I do. I have a thing that's like educational, and I paid for it, and I'm actually really enjoying it. So I'm like, look, I might even wear the programmer socks to bed so they're ready for the morning. You know. Do I have programming in the morning? No, I don't. It's not programming tomorrow morning.
Stella, this is adorable and lovely because it means that we get to know that everything's going okay. That someone that we've learned about and know is doing okay.
It turns out that was a bad idea to go behind there. but there was loot. In my defense.
Now, it is here.
No, you're all good. You're all good, Stella. Oh, like I went to the open day at TAFE, and I'm like, okay, apparently I'm a trans mum now.
I mean, you were
like,
before, Jess.
I know, but like, as in like trans mum to adult peoples.
You
It's
were
like,
before,
yes,
Jess.
I know, but it's like, yeah, I found like another trans person immediately, and they're like,
Hi.
I've just started my transition, and I'm like, wow, okay, rightio, we're at that stage. Cool. Well done. Hold please while I remember that from a while ago. That was a while ago.
Again, this is why we're doing this.
Well, and this is the thing, is like I kind of have my DMs kind of open to anyone who's in my state for as a trans woman mostly, because I can't help trans masks that much. Just take testosterone until you look like a dude, and you're gonna.
It's kind of ironic
like,
that it is kind of that easy, like in a simple way. Like it's not
if you
literally, but it's almost.
Also, trans dudes almost all have tig-ol bitties from the get-go, and they're like, I was cursed with huge tits, and I'm like, yeah, cursed. Definitely cursed. But I get it. Obviously, dysphoria, it's entirely different. But no. Like
Oh, okay. No. Okay, this is a boss fight. God damn it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the first time I came out as trans, yeah, I told my ex-wife. Keyword ex-wife.
Let's try to kill it.
Like, oh, let's just put him in the air. And when he's in the air, we're just going to shoot lots of holes in him. And just don't let him move, because that would be a bad idea.
He's moving.
Yeah, look, I can't.
Ow.
He's not
dead.
moving anymore. He's kind of dead now. Oh, the first time I came out, Stella, is like, I mean, what do you mean, like, first time coming out as a trans person is just a case of just having to tell everyone every time you meet them for the first time again, and you're like, yes, I'm trans, yes, yep, yeah, what you heard was true, no, that is incorrect information, that's not how trans folk work, blah 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 blah. That is the life that you live. But
I mean,
first
it could be worse.
out,
You could be trying to explain non-binary to randoms.
I mean,
people understand woman.
Like, I get you, but this is why I'm like, it's like, yes. They're like, so you're a woman. I'm like, yes. And then like, if they're a cool person, or I feel like fucking with their head, I'm like, and I'm non-binary, and they're like, that's not, you can't be both. And I'm like, you can be. And their brains just go like, but non-binary means you're rejecting the binary. I'm like, yes. But you're a woman, which is one of the binary options. I'm like, yes. But that's mutually exclusive. I'm like,
no, it's not.
Not really. Yes, but also no, but also the binary is stupid in the first place.
Oh god, I need some health. Fuck.
Pyrotech, heavy. Yeah, you are heavy indeed. But what if I shot you in the face enough times to die?
Aim for the ball.
I can win. The what?
Ball.
What ball?
The big heavies. The ball is their weak spot.
Shoot him in the ball! Shoot him in the ball!
It's a big and obvious weak spot. Well, look, crying in a good way is good.
But yeah. So anyway, first time I came out, ex-wife, it went poorly. I was crying, not in a good way.
To be fair, you botched your
time...
first opportunity to come out with your ex-wife asking it.
What do you mean?
You were asked, are you trans?
Are you a woman?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Like 5 or 6 years prior.
You botched that interaction role.
I didn't know.
I know you botched it though. If you
in fairness, I answered correctly with the information I had at hand. It's like, are you a woman?
I know.
Not as far as I'm aware.
It's still
at
funny
the time,
though.
That was correct.
It's still
was
funny.
not actually aware.
It doesn't make it less funny.
Was technically correct, which is the best kind of correct.
Except then, because it could have saved you a lot of time.
It couldn't have though, because I wasn't ready. You can't crack an egg before it's ready. That's how that works.
You can. You just break them.
All right, firing my laser.
My laser. But yeah, second time around, my sister and her now wife, and so yeah, as you can imagine, sister and her wife. It wasn't a
Pay
problem.
attention to the
In fact, it was
cutscene.
very lovely.
Environmental storytelling.
Jess, pay attention.
I am paying attention.
We have aimed at his ship. Look, the big
Fire
laser
laser.
aimed at his ship. Boop. Gone.
Eat my big ball, Katagawa. Oh my god.
That's okay, Stella. Ours kick in and come out of it all the time.
Yeah. The amount of times that I've had my meds and then like missed the crossover and like they've crashed out for a minute, I'm like, I need to faceplant into the bed for about half an hour. And they're like, well, like, what do you mean? I'm like, I've missed.
I'll be
the
back
out
in
and
15 once my other drugs kick in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
I
I
have to
been
re-up
terribly zooted on
the
stream?
maintenance.
Yes, I have.
Huh?
I've been zooted on stream as well.
Yeah,
Oh, we all
sometimes
have.
we get zooted.
Oh,
dear.
here's the boss fight. Fuck.
Sorry.
We were gonna face. Like, I knew there was a boss fight here. I thought that was it.
I was like, this doesn't seem like a boss fight, but okay.
Yeah, no. I
Okay,
knew
hang
that
on.
there was one here.
Katagawa
So.
ball. So, is he uploading consciousness into the ball? Is that what's happening?
No, he's doing the same thing Reese did.
Which is what?
Remote controlling it.
Yeah, but his ship died, didn't it? Was he not on the ship?
No, it was just his flagship, so he was pissed.
Oh, okay.
It's like, not my luxury yacht.
Do we know where the weak spot of this thing is?
No, because it's now like mostly
Shoot it until it
shield.
dies.
Okay, well, I'm using radioactive rounds currently. Let's try fire rounds.
Mostly shield.
There you go.
Remember, shield.
Shock.
Colors matter.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. So I'll use the sniper rifle, which is shield then, which is eating the shield nicely. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Put the holes in the ball. Put the holes in the ball. Put the holes in the ball.
Pierce that shit.
Pierce those balls. See you,
Oh,
Stella.
yeah.
Look. There is a chance we may have to move the day.
Yeah,
a little
it
bit.
may be a slight schedule shuffle. Jess will let me know. I will
may
adjust the
have-
calendar accordingly.
I may have organised a date for a day that we stream
Jess.
on without realising. Huh?
We will take the Vault Key fragment and then say goodnight. But also, Jess, by then I should know if I'm going to America.
Fair enough.
I need to double check because I thought that they were announcing some today, but I think maybe it's the 16th and the 18th, not the 14th and the 16th.
Okay, that's good.
But I can say for sure, I am not going to be going and talking in the United States about gender.
That is a fair call. I wouldn't want to do that either.
I submitted it prepared to do it, but
They didn't choose it?
they did not. So, burden removed. Oh, that's cool that you saw them in someone else's chat. Because, you know, we do have lives. We are not just streamers. we hang out at
Yeah.
other people's channels.
Sometimes we harass other streamers like, yes, hello, we are here to be difficult. Not really.
Yeah, it's more difficult, honestly, to not mention our own streaming shit when people bitch about theirs. And okay, there we are. We are now back on Sanctuary. Saved and done. So, with that, it is time for the good nights. Jess,
Good
anything?
night and good evening. I'm just pulling up the no, I'm pulling up the raids function.
Oh, yes, I almost exited the stream before you got a chance to raid us out.
You're like, and close stream. I'm like, whoa. Shh, just give me a hot second here.
Do you have anything, or shall I?
I've got. No, I thought that's what you were doing.
Hold on, let me see if anything I'm following is still
somehow,
online. Twitch.
You know all of the VTubers, and we
Shy
do
Dembo
the
is still
VTubes.
streaming after doing a Palestine protest today. How about we go there?
Yeah, that works.
Started the stream late.
But thank you. I'm surprised you managed to find one so quickly, Tomberry. Do you just have Twitch open in the background with like, yes, this is my list.
I mean, I normally do.
VTubers.
I had to. I multiple reboots. I forgot to keep it open. I've lost some free points.
Look. There is a.
You've
there is
seen
a
my
chance.
setup.
there is a chance that I may have as many as 5 screens soon.
Is this a competition?
could have just
Are we starting the
mount them.
competition?
Not a competition.
'Cause-
It's not a competition. All
Okay,
I'm saying
you
is
sure?
someone is traveling and cannot use a computer, and there perhaps is a computer with 3 screens and a better graphics card than mine. I'm like, excellent. What a
'cause
shame.
again, if we start the screen competition, I'm gonna have to buy myself a better monitor bracket, but I can fucking play.
I mean, in all
Same.
fairness, I'd probably use one of the, like, if it was going to be that, I'd have, like, one of the screens doing
Jess,
chat,
start
and one
the
of the
raid.
screens doing... I'm trying to. It's not as easy as you think.
It is as easy as I think.
You have to go into the buttons.
No, you
and
don't.
press the button.
You can just type in /raid.
Yeah.
I know. That would require me to do that, wouldn't it? I don't know that. I'm sorry. I'm not studying programming. You are.
I'm not studying it. I learned it.
I'm not studying it.
But you did. Oh, God.
It doesn't count if
Free
you had
Palestine.
a horrific concussion at the time.
Wasn't it?
No.
Apparently, Shai Thembo is having a short intermission and is telling everyone to go use the restroom and grab a snack or bev. A snacky or a bevy. So I might give it a second here. I don't know what that is. Is that like...
Just go.
We have music clip. Well, anyway, it's been a pleasure. We will see you all later. Bye.
Bye. Woo!
All right. Then yes, now you can kill it. We good. We're G.
Has it gone out?
Raid has completed. And now I can
Oh,
stop
good.
editing. Alright, for anyone who is not on Twitch,